Yeah, did you like that? I mean, I thought people might be a bit put off. I mean, I thought it was great. I think it sounded like a whole new song, you know.
Yeah, that's what it's completely different. There seems to be a great favourability towards the old book.
Well, I personally love those songs. I mean, I didn't initially go into doing new material. I mean, I did Endless Sleep, which is an old Marty Wilde song. Did you like that one?
Yeah, I'm curious on the lyrics of that one.
The lyrics? They're amazing words. Do you know the words of it?
Yeah, I'm from you, yeah. I didn't know them before.
Oh, it's an amazing story. It's like an old Hollywood film. That's why I did it. Let's Dance, you know. Has it been on yet? On TV?
Yeah, it was,
Did you like our version of that?
Fantastic.
Yeah. I thought that was real. I was pleased with that too. It was real butch. Now there's a new version of Deborah coming out on the last show, which is the one with David, which is a cross between the Ramones and the Eagles. It has nothing to do with anything I've ever done with them. Well, I'm gonna record an electric version, but that will be for the live album. I'm saving numbers now, like for the last. Yeah. Oh, then no, there will be. The next tour definitely has to. It's too good.
69. Is there any more?
Yeah, lots. Reams. I'll tell you what, there is enough for about 4 books. The problem is really deciding whether for 3 months I give up music completely and devote the time to being a writer, you know, or a novelist or whatever. Because I write them very quickly, but to revise them, you know, to make them sensible or decipher my strange Egyptian writing is very hard. So that's why it's taking so long. But I do have I've got enough for 4 or 5 books. They will come out. When they come out, I can't say, because I still think that's why I did the TV show. As a rock star, I've got much more to say than a poet. But the day I feel, well, you say, of course, the day I feel that, he's seen my writing. Keith, you see my writing. You see how hard it is to decipher something. I mean, he'll tell you, right. But all my poetry is like that. So it's going to take me a year to go through. I've got 2 crates of poetry. It could be the best in the world or the worst, but it's all written out, and I write it every week. So don't feel that I've given up poetry. And most of it is more far out than anything you've ever read in your whole life, I tell you. Well, I don't know what it is. It's Marc Bolan stuff. So most of it's not science fiction. It's kind of in a world. I'm slowly building in a galaxy of my own, you know, which is growing. Started growing, I suppose, with like As and the Gilded Mage and all those sort of things. But it's coming out. But I've not changed from that person. People keep saying, hey, Mark, they don't understand that you can be 5 people at the same time. You're covered in badges, all with every typical face. It's a different person. I can see 4 different people there. No, it would be professional, but I'd love to do this. I'll be really fast to play it with enough for a good bowl.
Beginning of Dogs.
Have you never seen it?
I've cut it up.
Yeah, well, I tried to stop it for 2 years being released because it was done on a cassette recorder like this.
Yeah, they got off the tapes and just
put it out. I think it's a load of crap. Yeah, no, but I think that, I mean, I made better tapes, I had a Reeboks at that time, at home, and I gave one of those tracks onto that Revelation album, like Sunken Rags. I don't know if you know, there was an album. Something Fair, Glastonbury Fair, you know about that? What was that album, Glastonbury Fair thing? You know, I gave a free track for nothing. I did at home. Bowie gave Superman. Townsend gave a home version of something. But I mean, I did that at my house, and the quality was good. The quality on that album is so bad that I wouldn't, you know, it's like there's so much interference and noise. I mean, I think it's a total rip-off. I mean, it's really disgusting.
So I tried to stop it for 2 years.
They wanted to put it out the same week the Slider came out, which meant people would have, with a new photograph. And I stopped it for 2 years, so it got so cold that no one wanted to even buy it anyway, you know? So, I mean, I think it's only done about 20,000 or something, which is 20,000 too many.
That's where they're offering it about, what, 10 pound copy?
They ought to. Rubbish, total rubbish. You know, I ain't dead yet. I mean, if I was dead, I can see them. Touch wood. I'm not dead yet. Touch wood, Keith. You've seen wood like this.
Worst problems.
John's children.
Andy Ellison is on the show before the last one.
Yeah, I read about that.
Radio Stars.
What's the Desdemona? Is it on now?
What?
Desdemona.
It's been put on the Tracks record LP. We never made an LP. We cut 5 tracks. all of which they used and changed the word. They were on my side, they just changed the words. Go Go Girl was Mustang Paul. There were lots of, I'm trying to think, I can't remember. It was only one recording session, but Desdemona was the only one I was involved with. One called Midsummer Night's Theme, which in fact was actually, when I left the studio, all of us, and I was in tears, we were so happy because we knew we had a #1 record. The next day I went back to the studio and listened to it, and the guy that was producing totally destroyed the song so much. I just every single afterwards they used my backing tracks because I was the sound of the band, the mic. Jimi Hendrix helped me on Desdemona. He helped me on the guitar.
I saw in Record Mirror you had sort of a star choice. You put Desdemona down.
I love Desdemona. I think the record's amazing.
I've never heard that. So.
Really? That's available.
At a price,
No, on a cheap album. 99p album.
Is it?
Backtrack.
What's it?
Polydor. Keith will tell you probably. He's got it because there's a lot of the Who records.
If it gets lost,
That's what it represents the LP was. That's what to know if there's anything else.
Thank you.
And so Desdemona was on what? A Backtrack album, wasn't it? Was the Backtrack too with the Ox?
Yeah.
And
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Tracks,
lots of Pete Townsend stuff.
Yeah, there were all kinds of things. And Speedy King.
Yeah, that's right. So that's still available.
Yeah.
On Polydor, definitely. So is there any way we can get one for $400?
Well, if you want to get this shit together, all those albums should be over here.
Yeah, but no, Desdemona won't be on those. He's done Desdemona, is he? About Polydor. Because Baldry wants one anyway. Yeah, there's Unicorn and then bit of stuff.
Yeah, no.
So there's that.
Oh yes.
No, just trying to think. Let's go Glastonbury. You won't be able to buy that, I'm sure you won't. Leave your address with Keith and I'll give you my personal copy. So I don't want it. I mean, it's mine's great in it, but I don't really want to listen to 3 hours of quintessence. You got the address? So
I'll write it in the diary.
right. No, but I mean, I've got the original white label they sent me, which is much groovier to hand. The original white label signed way. I mean, I never play. I found it yesterday. Actually, that's why I found it.
It's just
No, but I want to get. But I want to keep their birthday things. I mean, they should only be really open.
That's all right. I don't know. I just want you dressed up. That's all.
I didn't think you were a good one. No.
Hang on a second. I just want you to dress up.
You give me that, man. I tell you, if you can get hold of it, you have to get an import.
Any answer to spell his surname, Mark? Is it E-L-I-S-O-N?
Double L. Just remind me at the party about that. They did a double album, beautiful presentation. I'm probably going to get you one, and you can do all the takes that you want. But it's 9 tracks aside, and it's the whole T.Rex catalogue. But they did it so well. You seen that hot rock thing, that French one? Oh, beautiful. It's Tank's album cover. You open it up, and it's got all a million pictures and it's all. Well, it's called End of Contract album. But it's 9 tracks aside, man. I mean, it's practically everything I ever recorded on one album. But beautifully done, actually. Yeah, snap away, snap away. It just a snap away. That's beautiful. I really appreciate that. I mean, more than you know. Should honour that and treasure that and put that in my closet along with my leather and whips, horse saddles and GP. I've got to make light of it or I'm going to get all sentimental. Will you take care of that? With the other thing and put it in safety? But I want you to come into a small studio and do me, I'll give you all the old T-Rex tapes. I want you to cut them all together and do a vocal. I don't want all that Margaret Thatcher shit. I want you to
Joe, wherever you are.
Yeah, the Ramones were excellent. We got Dee Dee only talks for them, the lead singer. Is it Joey or Joey?
Joey, yeah.
And all the rest are there and they look at each other. Well, Mark, I really think you're excellent. Everything you do is really great, man. We just love it. We love Chief Someone's up. And they stop listening and look at the other three and they goes,
Oh yeah, and I mean to tell you that the sort of Goldie's reaction was with a big influence of like, I said, oh yeah. And I just want to tell you about the other thing that Dee Dee just said. He hasn't opened his mouth, right? He's saying, oh, Dee Dee? Okay, Dee Dee. You asked Dee Dee, he goes, what Dee Dee trying to tell you is lovely. No, the angels, man, they really are the best, but I mean, they can't talk. They're like fucking banana cases. Dude, thick as shit, man. They ain't got the brains to They do, they got the brains. I don't know how to talk to English people. So he's been beaten up and kicked around, they just can't handle it.